There is nothing like it anywhere, and I mean anywhere else in the world. All-star festivities at its finest. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan here with my partners Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And now it's time for the Foot Locker three-point contest. The long-range assassins of the NBA have come together to show off their skills from beyond the arc.
There's a lot of tremendous three-point talent in the NBA, and no better place to see that skill showcased than right here, right now.
Well, Clark, maybe I'm a little bit biased, but the three-point contest is something I look forward to all season long.
He has 60 seconds to make as many shots from behind the arc as he can.
And there are 25 balls total, 5 racks with 5 balls in each of them. And, of course, the last ball of every rack, is the money ball, counting for double.
And, guys, by my math, that adds up to a maximum of 30 points, which has never been done. But who knows? We'll see if one of these guys can get on an unprecedented roll.
One way to ensure success in this event, as we've learned, Steve, is by hitting those money balls. Those give you a nice jolt of momentum.
Yeah, that's really the key. I mean, if you can knock down all 5 money balls, you really don't even have to shoot a high percentage, and you can still come out on top.
7 points. 2 racks remaining. Chalk it up. His 4th in a row. 11 points.
Getting it done.
That's a streak of 7 in a row.
He's finding that touch now.
Now with 17. So he ends up at 17. I'd say a solid showing from him.
Well, the key was, Kevin, he took 6 out of a possible 10 points from the money balls. And those are huge points. You've got to take advantage of them, and he did.
So it's Kyrie Irving ready to go.
The hardest thing for a shooter might be just maintaining that same level of concentration through all 5 racks.
Yeah, I think it is the hardest thing, Clark, because you're just not used to taking 25 shots in 1 minute. I mean, nobody does that, even in practice. You don't really do it that way. So it's a very foreign feeling when you're out there, and you've got to maintain that focus.
No good with his 4th in a row. That's 5 in a row. He better get it together. Money ball, no good. 5 points now. Now with 6. Trains the money ball. Now 9 points. He's got 10. He gets to the 10-point mark for the round. That's far below what he's capable of doing when he's on his game.
Yeah, he was totally inconsistent out there. We always talk about guys getting into a rhythm in this event, and he just never was able to do that.
And so we'll see Stephen Curry.
You look at the numbers through the first part of his career. I mean, there's a legitimate case that Steph Curry will go down as maybe the best shooter in the history of the NBA.
I'll tell you one thing. If a player doesn't get into a rhythm and start stringing shots together, it's over quickly.
Yeah, we talk about that a lot, but what's so important is that, you just can't waste any time. But you've got to get into a groove early and then keep your momentum going and just rattle off one shot after the next.
Gets the money ball. Now in second. Can't get the money ball. That gives him 12. Catches 13. He averages 3 points a rack and finishes with 15. Well, a very respectable performance from him there, guys.
Right from the opening rack, he was on the roll. Got himself immediately into a groove.
So here's Durant now.
Kevin Durant, KD as he's called, has been a part of a couple of three-point contests now, yet to win one, even though he comes in as a big favorite when he participates. To avoid being dismissed and kicked out, he's got to have at least 10.
And if he shoots well, he should be in good shape.
2 more to stay in it. Wasting little time. Well, at this point, he's in the finals. He's moved into third.
He's hit all 3 money balls. He's at 14. He's tied for second. Second place. Can't get the money ball. It's all tied. And that puts him in first place.
Rock solid shooting down the stretch.
He racks up 20 points in the round. He was really enjoying himself out there that time, guys.
Well, we all know how important the money balls are in this event, and he hit 4 out of 5 of them. That's very good work. And I know he's going out there with the mindset of just relax, have fun, and see what happens.
Well, that's a great way to approach it because really the shootout is all about fun. It's for the players. It's for the fans. It's not anything to put a ton of pressure on yourself for. So whoever's most relaxed, I think, has the best chance.
Rough. Drains the money ball. Now with 6.
He needs 8 points more to stay in contention.
And he's made all 3 money balls. 5 more points to stay in it. 11 points. He's got 12. Down to the final rack. That one ties him up for third. He averages 3 points a rack and finishes with 15. Well, a very respectable performance from him there, guys.
Well, he really had it going at the end, and that's what you call going out on a high note. That was great stuff.
And here we go with Freak. He's in a good spot getting to go last. It's no mystery how many points he needs to move on.
You know, really nothing special about his career three-point percentage. And 15 points, that's all he needs to qualify.
Well, I know that he's thinking he's capable of matching that number for sure. But if he gets hot, I mean, if he gets into his groove, there's no reason why he can't beat that.
Could only get 1 shot to fall off the rack. His 5th consecutive miss. He's got 5. Now with 6.
For him to close this out is going to take a very strong effort. Otherwise, he's in trouble.
He's up to 7. 8 points. 7 more points and he's in. He comes away with 4 points on that rack.
4 more and he moves on.
He's got 12. That makes it 4 straight for him. And he wasn't able to finish that last rack. He completes the round with 13 points. Durant's got the highest score from round 1. All he's got to do now, guys, is repeat that performance in the finals.
Quite on.
And so here's Curry now. Well, back to Curry. What is crazy is that he puts up all that he does while being one of the few who can shoot off the dribble. You know, most other guys, Clark, at his level, are catch-and-shoot guys.
No, he's remarkable with his ability to shoot it off the bounce. Just a really pure stroke. One of the purest in the history of the league, in my opinion.
Now with 4. Pressure's on. He's got 24 seconds to top the score and move on.
Well, that score can't have him too worried. I'm guessing he'll top that without much problem.
1 point. That's 2. Now 3 points. He's got to improve on his score from the last round if he wants to have a shot to win it.
You know, in the 4 times you played in the three-point shootout, Steve, you made it through the first round 3 times. Physically, would you start to wear out or wear down a little bit in the later stages?
I did, Clark, a little bit. I was a jump shooter and not an overly strong guy. So I thought the bigger, stronger guys like Larry Bird, maybe guys who shot set shots, I thought they held up a little bit more. Dirk Nowitzki comes to mind as well.
4 points. Money ball, no good. 5 points now. Now with 6. He's 0 for 3 on money balls. That could cost him. He's got 8. Now 9 points. Down to the final rack. up to 10 now. He barely cracks double digits with 10 points. Well, not his finest showing. I think we can all agree he could have done a lot better.
You're exactly right, Kevin. He was all over the place, just could never get it going, never seemed to settle down.
Well, that's the thing about this contest. Sometimes you want to stop, take a breath, and collect yourself, but you never have the time to do it.
A better than good shot here to take the lead. 10 points is the score to beat.
7 more points, and he'll tie it up.
7 more points, and he'll tie it.
Now with 4. He's got 5. Can't get the money ball.
4 points more to tie it up.
He's up to 7.
3 more points will tie it. Two more to tie it up.
Gets the money ball. He completes the round with 13 points. He turned in a pretty good round right there, don't you think?
Kevin, I think he'd be real pleased with that score. I mean, it can always be a little bit higher, but that was plenty good.
Yeah, I agree, Clark. He's probably happy with it, not ecstatic, but, you know, he did his job and put up a pretty good number.
And so we'll see Kevin Durant. And for Kevin Durant, it's definitely different for him because when he shoots from deep, Clark, it's more in the flow of the game.
That's right.
Steve?
Yeah, if you don't have the right shot rhythm for a three-point contest, it can be a bit jarring. But I think if he keeps participating in this event, he's eventually going to win. He's too good of a shooter. He just needs to figure out the rhythm and get used to the circumstances.
The minimum to tie it is 13, or 14 will give him the lead. KD stepping up and knocking them all down. 1 more for the tie.
Tremendous.
Yeah, he's starting to get it going.
He's got 16. 17 on the board, so he's got 19 points. Now that's how you do it. Outstanding focus throughout the round.
By the time he got to that 4th rack, he was feeling it. He sprayed home the entire rack. That jumper was wet.